Man, this is a hard choice. Because if I don't block, I can go with this on the next turn. If I block, I prevent the max speed, which is super important to them. I think this deck uses super heavily all this stuff. See, they try to bait. I knew it. They try to bait it because they hope they won't need to spend this. So this was, in the end, a correct choice. You know what? We can cast something. So let's make a stop. Alright, we have the mana. Unfortunately, we can only take one of them. We need both. Let's go for red one. Oh, alright. I expected a little bit different. Alright, I guess we have no priority, so I need to stop bluffing, because I cannot play anything right now. Alright, they really care about this max speed, so that's one of the reasons we are going like this. A lot of regents. I need to draw blue mana or Fabled Passage, because we have 4-offs. If we get there, we can go for Assault, clear the board, and then dominate with the dragons, even if we get flooded, because lands are dragons. If you aren't familiar with the card, whenever you play a land, you create a 4/4 dragon, and we have ways to create a lot of lands in this deck, and we also have a way to go into a bit of an infinite loop with this one, which was one of the coolest ideas about this deck. Alright, and here's Sadistic Pilgrim, extremely good synergy with Voice of Victory, seems pretty popular lately. And I wonder, so they had to draw this card on this turn, because otherwise there was no sense to play Verge first and then go for the Courtyard. So I think this was the fresh draw. Alright, you know what? We have all the colors, so we know what it means. Now we play the Fabled Passage, just to make sure that it goes through. Our opponent doesn't know our deck, so we don't need to be sneaky about it. Oh, you've seen some of the cards. Let's go for the island, and I think we go for the Regent, because this will buy us time and make attacking way harder. Even if they remove it, that costs them half a turn, because the stats on this are pretty chunky. So we will go with Assault on the next turn, sweep the board, and try to take over the game. As you can see, this one card, if it hits right, it can just completely dominate the battlefield. So those lands might actually be 4/4 dragons later. You can play this as a 7-drop in a way. You just, play this, then play a land, and you instantly have a dragon. So that's a cool, trick with this one. Interesting. I could block the Gas Guzzler to prevent the card advantage. I think this is a good play. Because they want to sacrifice those creatures. Oh, you cannot? Right now you don't have max speed. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. They can use this card on anything. So we just got a good deal, I would say. We're at 10, which is fine. And now we can finally reverse the game on the next turn. This max speed is super important. They probably also have this 3 Ores of Drop that creates 2 creatures. And, just drains you for 1 life every time a creature dies. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to prevent the speed. I played with that deck, and I remember that having max speed is like one of the main priorities of this deck. That's fine. They will get value from this. This is, yeah, they won't be able to make tokens on the next turn because we sweep everything. They don't know about it though, so they can use the map token. Oh no! If they hit right, this can survive. No way, man. Okay. My heart just stopped here. If they hit, that would be 4 toughness. Alright, let's go. Dragonback Assault, something I wanted to do since a long time. We take some damage, as you can see. They don't have... I think we can attack safely. I think they don't have hasters. And I don't see the land that can give haste with max speed. They should probably play it. So... the only punishment is probably this land into a creature into haste, but it's probably super, low chance of this happening. And now we will start making some dragons, so let's see if they can keep up. Vampire. That's a huge tell. I think the Bartholomew is a vampire. I'm not sure. I'm not super sure. Oh man, I cannot kill this. This is 3 damage and not 4. But I think we can still handle it. So let's go for the mountain. And here's the... Oh my god, this deck has more synergies than I expect. So that means I should play this first. I actually didn't think of this. And you know what? This is better. We can just go for 2 lands and get another 4. No, this one is better because it synergizes with the future dragons. Man, We are life gaining like crazy. They cannot beat this, right? I think I just chill for one turn because this will be so many tokens that I want to make sure that I survive this. Because on the next turn, every dragon is like 6 extra life gain. And we also can put this and then play the land, double the dragons, and then double the life gain, right? So this could be very epic very soon. Oh, this is the vampire. Usually most players name this after something they have in the hand, so this is a good life hack to basically kind of guess one of their cards. I would never guess this one though, not gonna lie. But it is a good card for this archetype. Okay, this is really nice. So now I can get rid of both of them, hopefully, and block one of those. Yeah, they just want the tokens, so they sacrifice a lot of stuff, so they get free stuff with veto. But I'm not sure if that was worth it. Creating 6 tokens is something that this deck synergizes completely with. Oh, and this is what we will... Oh man, this is how we are. Alright, I need to play it right. I think I need to go for this one first. So, first we go Dragonstorm. You will absolutely love this. Man, this is why I have chosen this deck to showcase. We go this in this. 2 lands enter the battlefield. Now 2 land for triggers. Now we get all the life gain because the dragon entered the battlefield. There is a dragon entering the battlefield, so the Dragonstorm goes back into our hand. And now we can play a land, get another one, more life gain. Oh my god, this is the dream. And we do it infinitely because it always gets back into the hand. Because with landfall, you always get the dragon, so it enters the battlefield and Dragonstorm gets back into your hand. This is kinda infinite combo. And we are at 39. I think that's good, guys. I think that's okay. By the way, man, the art on this is magic, man. This is so cool. And I don't think they can beat all of those dragons because they will never stop coming. And by the way, you have more lands, so you can play more Dragonstorms per turn, because every time you play it, you get 2 extra lands for the next turn. So we can go 1, 2, 3 of them on the next turn. Which means, oh my god, this will be so many dragons. Yep, they just realized what is going on. And I honestly think this is it. Yep, they can create 1 token, but I think we can outvalue them. I think we can outvalue them. Oh man, this is as fun as I imagined it. This is the reason I wanted to showcase you this deck. So let's see. By the way, this Dragonstorm is a very interesting card. This might be something that we can experiment more with, especially with some cool dragons like the Regent. You are getting good value from this. Like, they cannot keep up, man. And it's just starting. This is scary because on the next turn the next turn is probably Tersa discarding 2 cards, and this will be 9 damage to the face. Bro, 9 damage already. That's a ton. And now green mana. I need double green for the Overlord. Okay. I mean, this is something, and the Fabled Passage is now untapped. So we can either Seed of Hope into Dragonfire and kill Tersa, or just try to go with Overlord and pretend we might not die. Oh man. How am I supposed to play a turn without removing a creature? Come on. Oh, I will just close my eyes. There is a chance they don't have Tersa on the next turn, right? It's only 4 off. It's only 4 off. There is a chance they drop something else that doesn't deal 9 damage. I think it deals 9 damage, right? Because they discard 2 cards and this gets pumped by 2. Alright, this is kinda similar, but way weaker than Tersa, so... You know what? I will appreciate what I got here. Okay. Oh, and they discard only 1 card. I think Tersa discards 2. So this is way better than, you know, I expected. We need to get into Ugin, man. We'll never win without it. You know what? Let's go Seed of Hope and see what we get. Elf? And Elf is actually kinda meaningful. It will probably die, but it will tax their mana. This is a good draw. I think. Alright, guys. Theoretically, we can do it on the next turn, which is probably something we actually have to do. And this will be hard to keep Ugin into the board. The blocker will be tapped. Alright. Okay, we need to draw something good, guys. I can prevent some of the damage, but I cannot hold the gates. You know, the horde of red creatures is just, you know, flowing through the gates basically. Yep, as expected. And I think this is the moment to try to hit them. Alright, we got rid of one of them, so we are taking only 5 damage on turn 4. Man, this is a success. Like, I call it a win already. But of course we are in a huge pickle, because we actually don't have play for the next turn. Like, completely no plays. I guess I will take the island, because that means we... well... yeah, we don't want to draw a land. Like, it makes your draws better on average. And we probably need something very impactful on this one turn that is not a mountain. Oh boy. Oh boy. We play Fabled Passage because it's better with the draws. You know, I'm not seeing... I think this is the turn we could not miss, and we missed it. I think we needed the play for this turn. If we played like a Regent or something, that we would be even. Like, we could put some pressure. Now we actually need our opponent to also miss a turn, I believe. Because they are already ahead, and I need them to not add to this board, and they will add to this board. Here it is. And this is where I needed to draw a removal. Yep, 2 cards. And with this we are probably dead. I can life gain a little bit, get rid of, you know, the pirate. The shark pirate, because why not? And I think this will be too slow. Like, we'll be literally 1 removal too slow. I think that's the case. Yep, I can go to 6, remove this, and this is 5 damage, and they will go for something else. So as you can see, you cannot miss a turn here. Like, you absolutely cannot. Maybe if we hit... no, Ureni is too slow. Yeah, you just need to play a removal, man. Like, on every turn, preferably. And this is only a little bit of removal. I will still go for the best play. There might be a chance that maybe we will win. We also get the Overlord flip, but I think it will all be to... see, this was the card we needed. We have 4 of, but unfortunately, we didn't get it. However, if we survive this turn, I mean, the game is, like, completely easy. I think we will just roll through our opponent. You know what? This is, like, not the end of the world. Especially that we have torched the tower and we have enchantment. I will trade. That also means it's hard for them to attack. If they kill Overlord, obviously there's no counterplay. If they have everything, that's fine. This is 3 damage. That's not 5. 3 is not 5. And they definitely don't have Burst Lightning, right? Please stop. I cannot handle the pressure, bro. Alright, guys. This is something. I could get Ugin in a way. Okay, this is weird. So, I could Up the Beanstalk, target Tersa, we get Ugin. Okay, I think this is the better play. But I need to... okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? There is a chance. I can see the winning play. Oh, I like this card. I won't attack, so I can check. Okay, nothing. Important. Bear game, target. I'm sure. I know it's a red creature. I know game. I'm brave like this, you know. Let's go for this. Yep, that's the top. I don't want this. Even though it's not a horrible card, we probably can get something better. Now we live gain. I mean, we're doing something. And I cannot live gain. Wait. I could play the dragon. I don't need the card, I just need the most defensive power. So if I get... no, I don't have double green. I think I tapped wrong. If I tapped better, I would play this. And it's also 3 life gain, but instead of a card in hand, we actually get a 4-5 in the board, which is way better. Please, don't finish the game with some absolute crazy pump. Oh, okay. Moment they attack Ugin, it's over. Because not only we have the second one, but they will never kill this one probably as well. Helping her, bro? Because we exile Tersa. If we didn't exile this card, this would actually bring Tersa back and they would be back into the game. Okay, I'm so... man, I think we can do it. I think we can actually do it. Alright, Ugin, you know your drill. Just keep life gaining me, bro. Right? And now we can do some crazy stuff. I think we just can go Dragon. I could play another Ugin and get rid of one of those cards. Double combat phase is extremely scary, to be honest. And it's not like we'll lose then, right? This is also an additional card. I honestly think this is the better play. Flyer is super annoying. We cannot play another creature, so this will be everything we got for this turn. I think I can tank 3... Well... It's either Fear or Scholar. This always hits and is annoying, is great to pump, but this gives double combat phase, which is incredibly scary. Alright, I think I will just go for the scaling. Oh my god, I played Call... I can exile both! I think this might be the first time I played Ugin with Ugin on board, because this is also a colorless spell. Oh man, I actually didn't know about it. Not gonna lie. And now we should be ready. We just needed double Ugin to beat them. And you can see how much life gain we had. Man, we were like at 3 or something, and we are at 13 and we are counting. Like, it will get way better. Okay, that's fine. I think this is basically close to concede. This is not a good play, and they didn't even tap it for discount, so, you know, they just have one hit with this. Alright, we will block if needed. And here's the second scary card. Like, Tersa and Oculus are like probably like the most scary cards of those. Sure. We will try it, absolutely try it, even though we don't need to protect Ugin, because they cannot do anything basically. The fact that we can trade is good enough. This is basically my removal, and look how much we have. So if we can keep just trading 1 for 1, we'll always win this. Perfect. Oh, wait. This is how we do it. Oh man, this is perfection. And now we play this, we get dragons, and now we are winning with style. This one goes into the battlefield. Those are 2 4/4 dragons with life gain, and with this we should be golden. Oh man, it feels so good to beat them. Man, this was really scary start. They got double scaling on those pirates into Tersa, like come on. And we had like no removal on this, so this was like a really rough game. And we even missed like turn 6 completely, man, and we still managed to do it. Like, imagine how much easier it would be if we hit like, you know, the Dragonfire on that turn or something. And you know what? Let's show them what the deck is about. Yep, we'll kill our own dragons if needed to make more dragons. And now we go for the Dragonstorm. We create 2 dragons. This is perfect. I just click fast before they concede, alright? Because it's way too fun. They cannot beat it. And that's how we do it. And of course we get it back because we deserve it. I think our opponent is appreciating our deck because they didn't scoop, and I think they know they cannot beat it, so I think they are actually also enjoying our deck. Alright, that's how we do it. Oh, so it's alright, it's probably Esper bound. So it's super important to set up the Beanstalk because every extra card matters. Because you will have to probably discard quite a lot of them, and you still need like the bare bones to make your game plan. So you need lands, you need, you know, some big drop, you know, this kind of stuff. Voice of Victory. Alright, I think I know how we will play this. We just need the correct colors. And let's go Regent. Let's go. The faster you do it, the faster you get your stuff. So, yep. I would love to get other colors, but don't you worry, we will get them. I hope. I hope. We will see. But once we get them, we will drop the Assault, and then you will see how crazy this gets. They will also sacrifice this. That's the problem. So the life gain is something I don't care, but man, they lose those creatures. It's not non-token, it's just any. So that hurts quite a lot. And we don't have the right mana. I think we need to tank another hit. First we start with Up the Beanstalk, because we might draw something else. Oh my god, another forest. Normally I'm happy with them, but not here. Alright, we'll go with Ugin, get rid of Voice of Victory, life gain, and I hope we can tank another turn on this. And I think we need those elves to get us into 7 mana. So let's see, this is so close. This will be a super tight game. Okay. Oh boy, they will sacrifice those tokens. Oh, it's not going great. But I think we can still maybe survive, please. There is a chance. Yep. I need to tank all of this, man. I'm not sure what will exile. I think it's still Voice of Victory, but the, you know, the Bartholomew is will be really rough, and it can also deal so much damage if they sacrifice stuff. Man, this will be so rough. Oh, I'm not sure. This is something we probably want to block with the elves. Man, I just need this. If we could play this, the game would be close to over. I have to play. Oh, this will also be blocked. Oh man, this is rough. If I can survive one more turn, so we go to 8. I need to actually count this. I think we have to get rid of this because it's too scary to be left alive. So this is what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I need a blocker to survive. Well, so man, I need to go for this guy. I think we're literally one turn too slow. Yeah, of course they can. Nothing we can do about it. Because we counted that if we target this, we lose. So I mean, we can only do better than this. Yep, those were the lands and the cards that would absolutely get us into game. I can only get Chorus mana. Yeah, we literally need one more turn, man. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Set. Oh, they're going for this one. So this is already 5 damage by doing nothing. Love it. And the live game helps them a lot against red matchups. We absolutely cannot get mana screwed here. Alright, this is a good start. I could also go up the Beanstalk into Elves. But this won't get me the red mana, and I need red mana. We can even sacrifice this. So we have a lot of options. We are a little bit slow with our draw, and our opponent, I think, was on the play. So we are really slow here, but I think we can manage. The Voice of Victor is, of course, incredibly annoying, and man, we're already 9. Alright, this is better. With this, we can do some shenanigans. I can kill this. I wonder if they have stuff. Nope. No priority. Good to know. So we could torch the tower this, get up the Beanstalk, and get rid of Voice of Victory on it. That's not bad. I think this is a pretty decent play. Yep, I'm sure. Do you want to kill an aggro creature? The scariest of all the choices. Yep, I will try. So we kill it, we get the card back, which is pretty nice. And I think if we remove the... Oh yes, and this is one of the reasons I kinda wanted to showcase this deck, because we have quite a lot of removal here. And I think I will get rid of Up the Beanstalk with Berghain. We kill this guy, we Berghain this, we also get the Scry, which is super nice. Elf, not really, not at this stage of the game, we already have this Elf. And we also use the green mana. We are already at 8, so we need to be really careful. But we are setting up nicely. As you can see, we have some big tools, and we have quite a lot of exile effects, which, as you can see, is super nice in current meta. Alright, we could go for Regent into Dragonfire. That's pretty good. This means we can Ugin on the next turn, or Ureni. Yeah, let's go, let's go. We could go for the dragon, but I don't love this play. I think this is just better. If we can ramp into our big stuff, bro, come on. How are they ever killing it? And I can go up the Beanstalk with Scorching Dragonfire, which means we draw a card on the next turn as well. I really like it. As you can see, we're close to that, but we still have some options. And I want to kill it right now. I really should. Guys, I really should. I really should. This is so important. If they have any kind of protection spells, this could go end very badly. And even if they have sheltered or something, they will probably hit Overlord so it doesn't flip, and I don't really care about it too much. Alright, 3 damage. Okay, that was very scary, but fortunately Ugin is here to save the day as always. Draw cards, live game, exile every aggro card. And we are going with it. And later we go Ureni after the next turn, so we go to 8. And we have quite a lot of life gain in this deck, so we also are kinda, you know, protected. Let's hit the face. It actually matters because it debuffs them at some point. 8 damage, so they need 27, right? Yeah, we actually can debuff them. Oh boy. First, let's draw the cards, because we have some insane bombs in this deck. Alright, not hitting them yet. Let's hit and see if they do something. Nope. So this is actually not working anymore. I honestly think we just go Overlord. We don't need to go Ureni, because we want to keep it as a sweeper. If they play a creature on the next turn, then we will do it. And let's go with the elf. Man, we are doing it. They had pretty solid opening. Man, the voice dealt so much damage to us. I'm so happy we removed it before the lane line. So this Torch the Tower Bargain, as you can see, this 1 extra damage can make all the difference. Right, they're going with the Channeler, but we dealt some damage, so it's not buffed anymore. Way less scary. And they are removing the Ugin. Alright? And that's why we kept Ureni. So we play this. Let's go. And we can pay the ward. This is the perfect finish. See why we kept it? And this is so much damage, man. 12, yep. 12 sounds about right. And of course we pay, because we can pay Ureni into ward. And here's your Ugin, I heard you like it. Of course we swing. Oh, wait, they have one more turn, but I know they will scoop anyway. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's games, and this is the deck in full glory, and you can see how really cool this deck is, especially the Dragonstorm together with the Assault. Honestly, I think this might be the best Dragonback Assault synergy, outside of like trying to ramp into it with some discounts. But the synergy between this card and this is kinda insane, because you basically get infinite value. You create those dragons as you have seen, then you put lands, you get it back, you create more dragons, and this is basically just 2-card combo that also is useful, because this is like literally Zendikar, with, you know, no battle side basically. But as the ramp spell, it's exactly like Zendikar, and you get an upside of just having infinite combo on top of this. So I think this is really cool part of the deck, and yeah, the rest is kinda simple. We ramp, we try to get some card advantage with Up the Beanstalk, and as you can see, we have still some removal to try to survive. Don't forget, Dragonback Assault is also a sweeper. It's not the most powerful one, but hopefully it will do. So I would still make some changes for the deck, because I think only 4 Fabled Passage could give you some mana issues. So I think we have still some room for like Painlands or something like this. I would still go with it. You can also go Evolving Wilds to make sure that you know, hit the mana course right. Sometimes you miss this red mana because you kinda need it early game very quickly. So that's something. You also get the full sideboard. This was a pretty small event, so I wasn't like already like hopping into this deck. But when I saw this synergy, I was like, alright. And then you have the Regent, can also put more lands. Overlord puts more lands. Every time it attacks, it puts even more lands. So suddenly it's starting to make sense to go with Dragonback Assault. However, about the, you know, the competitiveness in best of 1, it's 6-drop. 3 damage is sometimes not enough to, you know, sweep the board, especially if they have the hero mouse that can pump both power and toughness, and they also have hasters after you play it and they can kill it. So, you know, it's very scary deck to play in best of 1. I wouldn't recommend crafting it if you want to rank up. However, if you want to have fun, it's absolutely super fun, and you have so many synergies with this Dragonback that it's probably one of the best uses of the card I have seen so far. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all the patrons that allowed us to make this video. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I'm losing my voice, but I still deliver content, alright? But seriously guys, really thank you. It makes a difference. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you guys tomorrow.